Okay, recording this video on Friday, the 16th of July 2021. It's just gone 1:30 p.m. Chicago time. Hope you're doing well. Just thought I would show you a couple of trades I'm in at the moment. This is my kind of preferred chart sequence now for Emini day trading. This is the overbought, oversold kind of simplified chart, but on three different tick levels. So the 500 tick bar chart, 1500 and 4500 tick bar chart. On the 1500 tick bar chart, we have had a whole bunch of blue professional bars kind of come in at these lows for the day. So this is the open of the day, kind of been dropping off. We've kind of consolidated here. So we kind of got our exhaustion patterns, not necessarily blue professional bars, kind of down here, and we've been in this channel waiting for some kind of change in trend or continuation of the trend. And I think we're going down because this sequence has kind of come in. We're dropping below the lows of that, and we got the trending system is white. So we've kind of flipped around there into a downtrend at this point. I'm short from 42.75. So as soon as we started to drop into this move, I kind of decided to get short. My target's way out of the way. But it could get interesting. Fridays tend to be rangy days. They also tend to have an upward bias, but I don't think that's necessarily the case today. On the 500 tick bar chart, we're in this downtrend here. With today's activity, we're under the lip here. A couple of kind of reversal entries into here, or continuation kind of entries of this downtrend, but on these little bit of strength. Here we go. We're kind of starting to break now. And on the 500 tick bar chart, that sequence there, and this looks like this false signal triple here. It's not going to work out. We're going to kind of get going to the downside. So that's kind of interesting. I'll see how that kind of plays out. Also in another couple of short trades, short crude at the moment, and got in, kind of increased my position before today's open, and we've kind of been rallying back, but we're in this downtrend and the blue professional bars coming here, so it's a stair-step trade, and we've not had exhaustion sell, bullish divergence, not had cyclically oversold kind of coming and so on. So I think this is going to be good to break to new lows on crude, which will be good. So taking a little bit of heat on crude at the moment, but I think that's going to come good. And here's the Aussie dollar, so I'm still short Aussie dollar, and this thing is starting to break down some more. So it keeps on having these fairly violent retracements on the Aussie, and these triples have not worked out. They've not caught this at all, and now we're breaking to new lows. So I'm kind of in a pretty serious risk off kind of situation with the exposure I've got at the moment. Took profits on all the commodity trades. What was I in? Was it wheat or corn? I can't even remember. Coffee and so on. So all of those, I'm out of those, and kind of heavily exposed on the downside. It was wheat. I was in wheat. Also took profits on my cocoa, which has been a nice situation to get out of this. All these blue professional bars kind of came out. I got in on the weakness here afterwards, but it's totally reversed and kind of gone the other way. The professional activity is really important. And here's coffee, just exhaustion buy, blue professional bars. So took profits on coffee, which is the right thing to do. On wheat, I'm out, but we don't have blue professional bars, and I probably took profits too early on this. So it's interesting. With the grains kind of strengthening there. But anyway, let's just wait and see what happens next on these kind of risk-off trades. I think this is about 30 minutes later. We're still breaking down 24s. So I've moved my target out. I'm short from 42.75. It's kind of moved it out of the way. What I'm looking for on the 1500 tick bar chart is blue professional down bars to kind of come in. Maybe an exhaustion pattern as well. But at some point, this goes a little bit kind of exponential and crazy and starts to speed up, and that's what I'm looking for on the downside. Don't want to be holding an equities position over the weekend. Happy to hold the short crude and short Aussie over the weekend, but not the equities one. So, yep, concentrating on the 1500 and looking for that exhaustion pattern, blue professional bars, combination of those to kind of come in to take profits. So we're getting down to almost up 20 points, which is nice, but let's see if we can eke out the kind of maximum out of this move. Alright, hopefully I'm going to get out on this swing down. What's our low down here? Is 2075, and the first blue professional bars have come in on the 500 tip bar chart here, and nothing on 45. You wouldn't expect that, but the 1500 is the one I'm looking for. Yeah, so if we get this low broken, down here is a little bit of a double bottom. I'm hoping that'll bring in a whole bunch of exhaustion patterns and blue professional bars. Let's just see. It's kind of a little bit too tempting just to push it there. It's kind of interesting. Friday does tend to be a rangy day, and you know it's been a nice rangy day, so that's kind of good. One of the hardest things to trade is a rangy day, and Larry Williams actually talks about this. Says range days close on their absolute extremes, and so the smartest thing to do, because it's 228, is just to wait till 3 to 315 and just hold and hold and hold. I, for the life of me, can't do that. But next kind of blue professional bar we see on 1500, I'll jump ship. But hopefully we break through here. It's a little bit of a reversal pattern going on the 500, but this is the one I'm keen on, the 1500. Alright, this is good. Those little blue professional bars went through the lows of that. It's 2075. Level is key. We break that. I think that's when we get a little bit of a rush of exhaustion. Blue professional bars kind of come in. Nothing yet on the 1500. Okay, first blue professional bar on 1500. So I'm ready to jump out. Just see if we get an exhaustion pattern. No, I'm out. 21 even. Probably should be holding for the exhaustion down, but that's a bunch of blue professional bars on 500 tip bar chart. And there's the one there. We got cyclical support. It could be a nasty pushback. So short 42.75 out at 21. So what is that? Is that 21.75? Yeah, 21.75 points. So that's good. Happy with that. And let's just have a look at the others. So still short crude. Yep, good. That's nice for a stair-step trade. And still short Aussie. Same deal, coming down. So going to hold those, and yeah, there we go. So kind of all that blue professional bar kind of activity kind of coming in. That's what we're gonna. So I was afraid of a little spike like that. Yeah, two blue professional bars here on 1500. Well, let's see if Larry Williams is right. I'm sure he is. It's a rangy kind of day that we kind of close on the absolute lows. Because there's the open, one extreme to another. So probably taking profits too early, but it's not in me to hold through that. Let's keep watching it, see how it finishes up for the day. So there we go, another classic. Larry Williams was right. Proof of concept. The range days close on their extremes. There we go. The close just gone off 315. We'll trade a little bit longer just because of the new closing rules for Globex. But this low down here was 14.25. We got to, I think it was 14.5 just before the close. Yeah, so we didn't Yeah, so yeah, we didn't touch within a quarter point of the low, but that's the rule. Larry Williams's analysis is when we have range days like we had today, we kind of open at one extreme, we close at the other extreme. It's within, a quarter point, which is kind of extraordinary. Now, whether you had the guts to hold it all the way to the close, I did not. I was out at 21 over here when the blue professional bars kind of came in. I wouldn't have been able to sit through that retrace. So then we kind of came down. Well, so there was another potential 7 points possibly in it. I was short 42.75 out at 21. So but happy with that. So we go, end of the trading week. Hope you had a good week and looking forward to the weekend.